Qween. South Beach was happening. It was all big clubs, right?
Yes, major big clubs. Paragon, Warsaw, I mean, Kremlin, all of that stuff was happening.
Wow.
And we were just thrown in the middle of it, you know?
And you were like, let me see.
I met James St. James. And
Really?
Yes. And James is the first one that, in China Blue, gave me my education on hot glue guns.
Wow.
And he said, listen, if you want to be involved in nightlife, if you want to do something significant, you have to be at the door of a club. You have to select the people to come, you know, be the individual that selects the people coming inside. That's where the power, that's where you can yield your power, so to speak. And I mean, yeah.
And so you started doing door at Paragon? How did you squeeze that job out of such a competitive scene?
Well, they had a whole go-go dancing thing. They were looking for Club Kid go-go dancers, and we all got there. And they said, okay, everyone get out onto the dance floor and dance. And I was just standing by the, you know, by the side saying that's not what I was interested in doing.
Right, because you had the audition and everyone else was turning it and
they
you
were
just
serving it, and I was just like, no,
there.
I want to be at the door. And Wendy Doherty, who ran Sound Factory at the time, had transferred to, came to Miami, and she was in charge of it. And she was like, well, who do you know? I didn't know anyone. I had just taken a magazine and memorized Suzanne Barr, all of these really amazing people. I just, you know, put the face with the name, and she pulled out the magazine. What is now Ocean Drive magazine?
Right.
She pulled it out and said, "Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?" And I just like winged my way through it and got the door job at Paragon.
And so that's like a position of power, like you were saying.
It was pretty cool. It was awesome because you got to hang out with everyone. Everyone was coming up. They would bring you gifts. I mean, you know, I met some of my best friends at the door, behind the club,
in the back alley, in the bathroom stall.
And our stage had, when you would move the stage aside, there was a pool underneath it.
Wow.
So we had pretty interesting and exciting experiences there.
I bet you did.
Yes.
Would you like to expound upon some of them? This is a tea spilling extravaganza.
Okay. All right. So much of the models that appeared in what is the magazine called? International Mail.
Oh,
Much of the models that appeared in International Mail after 92 to like 94 were all tricks of very famous people that came to Paragon. So
Amazing.
So I would, you know, a few fashion gurus would come by and we'd hook them up. And
Calvin Klein, Michael Kors, Gianni Versace must have been up in your grill every minute.
Yes.
Like, Kitty Meow, I love you so much, Kitty Meow.
We hung out a lot. You
hung out a lot?
Yeah, we hung out a lot.
And what was that like? Give me a Sophia Petrillo style. Picture it. The Versace Mansion, 1996.
Well, I mean, whatever we would see that was in the fashion shows, we would say to him or Donatella that we really love this, and they would, you know, send it to us. They would give us original Versace fabric, and we would have Maria from Zoo 14 make Versace shirts out of their fabric. It was pretty decadent, you know.
That's so decadent. Yeah. You're on the phone, Donatella, like, send them all the fabric.
They were really good. They were really good to us, Johnny.
Wow.
Absolutely, they were very good to us.
How exciting.
Hey, 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 Qween.